Boys and girls, how you doing? Tommy Morris here, Detroit City TV in the Hollows, the confines here of Joe Louis Arena for a great, phenomenal event that everybody here in Detroit has been waiting for a while. Again, another visit from NITRO Circus Live. Singing sound right now? You sure? All right. Hey, boys and girls, Tommy Morris here from Joe Louis Arena in the hallowed halls of Joe Louis Arena for tonight's big event down here everybody's been waiting for, NITRO Circus Live here in Detroit. And I am here with one of the stars from, boy, going back a little bit in NITRO Circus, and a gentleman who has many feats, accomplishment, a great story, and has been tagged the fantastic Bruce Cook just recently. I'm sure that's always been the case, though. But Bruce Cook here, one of the riders for NITRO Circus. Thanks for being with us today, Bruce.
Yeah, you bet.
I tell you what, can you tell everybody about how you came to be a part of NITRO Circus? How long you met Travis, and how that came apart? How that came to be?
Actually, it was back in I think probably 2008 or 2009. I wanted to learn to backflip, so there's no real better place to go than Travis Pastrana's house. So. I've known Jolene and Billy Van Butte for a lot of years, so basically, yeah, just loaded up and went down to Travis's and just learned to backflip, and then kind of just progressed from there. And then came to a point in 2012 where they were looking for someone to attempt a double front flip, and I signed up for that. And yeah, January 3rd, 2000. 2014, I guess.
And that was that's what we'll get into regarding that.
Yep.
What happened in the accident, and again, it wasn't that long ago. And Bruce was involved in a very, very serious accident where he broke his back in this accident, and it was in Toronto, correct? If I wasn't mistaken, last year.
Yes, very close to Toronto.
This is the biggest trick in the world of action sports.
In Hamilton, so yeah, literally just half an hour down the street. So yeah, really close.
And again, with your passion for BMX your whole life, I mean, it was amazing that you have come back in a year's time to perform as of Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Could you go about a little bit about that, what you felt that recovery time, and how you decided at that time that, hey, listen, I got to get back on this bike, and your remarkable feat?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on dirt bikes since I was about 4 or 5 years old, so it's kind of been living, breathing, sleeping dirt bikes. So when I had the accident, it was obviously life-changing and yeah, just terrifying and all sorts of emotions. But yeah, it was literally the next day that I knew I wanted to get back on the dirt bike, and laying in the hospital bed, I was already thinking about how I could modify the dirt bike and figure out how to get upside down again.
And with that, the modification of the bike that you have now enabled you to do something that, again, nobody else in the world has been able to perform, and that was on the 17th, your backflip as the first paraplegic to perform one. Could you give a little idea about how it was fitted for you, and who actually came up with the design idea for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty simple. It's just a cage that around my legs to protect them in case of in the event I fell over or tipped over, and then this cage around the seat to help with balance and whatnot, and then we actually just added this kind of roll bar, if you want to call it that, to at least help with impact if, God forbid, something were to go wrong. So me and Billy Van Vliet were up at his place, and he's got a machine shop and fabrication shop, so we just kind of picked away and grabbed some stuff from the internet, and there's a few guys who race motocross, actually, paraplegics that race, so took a few things from them and added a bit of our own ideas, and we came up with this, and it's worked really good.
Apparently it hasn't taken you too long to get used to the new setup on the bike. So, and again, what was can you explain the I can only imagine any athlete that's been in has faced obstacles in life, and to make a comeback, whatever sport it is, to do that in Toronto of all places, the effect, the joyous effect. I mean, are there any words that could describe it for you at that moment?
No, I mean, it was just awesome. It's always good when things go the way you plan. You're laying in bed at night just running through your head, hundreds of times. So it's cool when, it just goes perfectly, and it really couldn't have gone better. But yeah, it's first time flipping in front of the crowd again. I hadn't been back to a NITRO CIRCUS show since the accident, so it was my first time back. Flipping onto a mobile landing. There was a lot of stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it couldn't have gone better.
Yeah, fantastic. So now with your performance tonight and the last the 20 shows for the second half of the tour, are there any other things that are in store for you that they have plans for your performances?
We're just sticking with the flip for now, and it doesn't really it doesn't get more safe as you go, but you get more confidence. But yeah, just sticking with the flip and carrying on with that momentum, and got a little bit of something special in store for Vancouver, which is basically my hometown.
Gotcha.
So,
what about anything with the Crazy Train or the action figures?
Yeah, I'm actually in the action figures movie, which is coming out on October 20th, so that's exciting. We got to see the premiere a week or two ago, and I mean, it's awesome, and everyone's put a lot of work into that. So it just basically showcases all this and all these athletes pushing stuff to the next level. So,
well, fantastic. Before we let you go, I have a little segment here, 5-second or 10-second, 5 questions, 10 seconds. So I don't think there's really any wrong answer or right answer here. It's just that quick,
Okay.
5 quick questions, and we will start now. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Bananas or apples?
Apples.
Canadian or American football?
Canadian, everything.
The Battle of Alberta or the Battle of Ontario?
Alberta.
Hockey-wise. Poutine or
Poutine.
or mashed potatoes. There you go. Hey, that's where you heard it, boys and girls. Bruce Cook, BC here, Nitro Circus star here, and again, Joe Louis Arena. If you have still an opportunity, come out, get tickets today. But watch Bruce and the rest of the crew members on Nitro Circus. Catch the show, Crazy Trains, Thursday night on MSNBC, and again, action figures coming up on the 20th. Bruce, thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Best wishes to you in the future. Looking forward to it. Take care.
And sky's the limit.